Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Job with the Gems. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. Renee Garcia is with us. She is a mover and shaker in Hollywood. And if you want to learn more about films and filmmaking, get connected with Renee. Renee, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Now, we talked about some of the awards, some of the movies you made. You're probably going to be starting on some more projects this year. Am I right?
Yes, I.
What do you got? What do you got cracking?
Well, I just finished callbacks on Wednesday, so that was just recently. For my other film, I have a feature coming up called "Don't Take My Life Away," and it actually talks a lot about. It's kind of the great thing about this feature is no one has an attention span, so this film has everything for everyone. It's like a musical, it's an action film. There's comedy parts in it, but basically, it's about a little girl named Catherine, and we go through her whole lifespan of being a child all the way to growing up. And her, and this kind of happens. You see this kind of like on a lot of Lifetime movies, or a lot of people are like, wow, this is intense. But we kind of just wanted to show, like, violence. There's a lot of violence even that comes with love. Like you've seen that show Snapped on like Lifetime, right? So the husband ends up having the affair and ends up killing his wife in front of his daughter. She runs away from home and becomes homeless, and so it kind of spreads without her journey of 20 years and everything she goes through, and she befriends these other two homeless women. And it's a fight for struggle and survival. It kind of shows like they've kind of been off the cusp of what the world is. Everyone's so like narcissistic these days on social media, and like they're just totally like almost like they're children in itself as adults, not knowing how the world works, and then kind of thrown into the society the way the world is, and they don't understand it, trying to navigate it. And then these two police officers, one of them tries to deceive her by falling in love, and the other police officer ends up realizing, like, you know what? It's not her fault. Like, what her life circumstances are, why she became homeless. Like, her mom left her for her dad died, and then their mom left her for their new boyfriend, and then kicked them out on the streets. So a lot of times, I hear a lot of people's story in their lives. Like sometimes we can't control where we've come from or the circumstances, the way we've grown up. So this kind of shows like you can't judge a book by its cover. You have to see where people have come from to understand why the reasons they act are the way that they are, and then kind of really getting to know someone and being empathetic towards their situation. And so he fights for her so she doesn't have to go to jail or get arrested, or worse, ends up getting killed and shot and turns into, like her guardian angel and hero.
Wow. And who writes these films?
The executive producer wrote this film, so I'm gonna be co-directing on it. And then he actually did a just a short film before that, and then he was just so amazed by how I've like kind of propelled my career. I tend to wear multiple hats in my production, so I know how to do everything. And so he kind of was like, I kind of need your expertise on this. So for me, I love to help people's dreams come true. I call myself a bridge builder to Hollywood.
Mhm.
So I spend a lot of time mentoring out a lot of people I meet. They're like, "Hey, Renee, I want to make this film, but I don't have any experience." And so I will mentor on my own free time,
Wow.
showing them, well, if I can do it, you can do it. Because I never graduated college or I never went to film school, so this shouldn't be happening. So like I've gone through all the storms, and I don't call them mistakes, I call them learning. And so I've kind of
Happy
went
little
through all
accidents, right? Mhm.
yes. So I kind of like show them like the way and the light, how to make a film, and kind of alleviate all those things that they might go through in order to make their production a success. And I like helping
Wonderful.
make those people's dreams come true. My production company is called Dream for Dreams, because when I was 8 years old, I knew I wanted to work in Hollywood. I just didn't know what. And now that my dreams came true, now it's like my mission and goal to help others' dreams come true.
Well, that's great. And then there is a future of Hollywood, and you've got some ideas about that. Should we come back tomorrow and talk about that?
Most definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.